What's up, Jaguars? Let me turn some light on. All right. Well, let's start from the beginning. What's up, Jaguars? This is Left Side of the Brain. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and hit the subscribe button. What I want to talk about today is females are not your friends. They are always the culprit in this HPB realm. Make no mistakes about it, okay? It doesn't matter if you and a girl have a connection. There is no connection with the female, and I'll tell you why. Because the main objective of a woman is to lure you in via through having children, to you having to spend your money on them, to getting you emotionally distracted from the things that you need to be doing in your life. You know what I'm talking about? Emotional distraction that females bring. They can get you off of your focus in life. It's things you're supposed to be doing. And that female, she can take you off course and have you following her path that leads to nowhere. Okay? And what I mean is that the most you will get out of a woman is a nut. Sometimes, I know sometimes men think, oh, I'm a player. I know how to manipulate women. I'm a pimp, this and that. She gonna be out there making money for me. I'm gonna be spending her money. And granted, that happens sometimes, but let's be real, that's very rare. We talking about the general rule of thumb, okay? If you have mastership over the game, then that's a whole different subject matter. Okay? But even to master the game requires a lot of time from your self focus. Anytime you're dealing with women, it leads to emotional distraction, even for a pimp or whatever, because some of your time has to go in the other direction. You get what I'm saying? I don't care how good or clever you think you may be. The female game, just like the drug game, nobody comes out a winner. I'm trying to tell you, you don't come out on top. You see, in this HPB realm, females are the winners. Don't let nobody fool you. Females are the winners. I'm telling you, because you have to understand that the woman, the woman is the gateway. She is the door into the HPB realm. So when you look at the biological reason for why a woman exists, there's no defeating it. You can't defeat nature. Y'all got to get what I'm saying. The purpose for existence is to bring life into existence, into the HPB realm. So with that understanding, there is no defeating the female. She's connected directly to the system. Make no mistakes about it. Now, you can let somebody try to persuade you otherwise, but that wouldn't be wise. The female is the direct link from the other side into the physical matter realm. You're not going to defeat that. You can't defeat the nature of this beast, thinking that you're going to outsmart the game. No. The only way to win this game is to not play. It's like playing Russian roulette. Yeah, you may get away with it a few spins. You might put a revolver to your head, spin the cylinder a few times, pull the trigger, but eventually you're going to spin that cylinder and you're going to blow your brains out. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. You know I'm telling the truth. Even if you in the pimp game or you out there prostituting women and all of that, it's going to catch up with you, bruh. It's going to catch up with you. Just like the drug game. Eventually, it's going to catch up with you. Just like when you're dealing with females. Eventually, it will catch up with you. Any victory or gain that you think you may have obtained is just an illusion. You see, in this HPB realm, they'll let you win sometimes. It's just like the gambling system in Las Vegas. You know those slot machines? They'll let you win sometimes. Every now and then they'll let somebody get a big payout. And that'll be the person that'll tell you, oh, don't listen to the left side of the brain. See, I've been doing this for years. I'm a big pimp in the game. Yeah, that's the illusion. That's the big payout illusion. But does everybody that go to the slot machine, do they get lucky and strike gold and get all of the coins start coming out of the machine? Hell no. So don't listen to them people who happen to be the exception of the rule, which really there is no exception to the rule. Because just like life, there is no exception to the rule in life. Nobody comes into this life and live forever. Everybody will die. There is no exception to the rule when it comes to this game of death. It's an illusion that somebody comes out alive. But no, the money system, the dating game, all of this stuff is rigged. This entire world is rigged. I'm telling you. So any gain that you think you may have gotten from dealing with a female is just an illusion. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. The only way to win is to apply this HPB rule book that we have put together on this channel. That's the only way to win, is by looking at this world through a HPB lens perspective. I cut the lights out. That's the only way to win. Otherwise, you will lose every time. And here's another thing. Like, when you're dealing with women, you got to understand that it's all about sex. And for her, it's all about money. A woman is not going to be interested in you if it doesn't have anything to do with her getting something out of you. And likewise, a man is not going to be interested in a woman if it doesn't pertain to getting something out of her, far as sex. Okay? That's why men and women can never be friends, because there is an exchange that must be met. It's like the currency system. You walk into any store, they're not your friend. Your only purpose for being in that store, and the only purpose for why that store exists, is to make you be a consumer and they the merchant selling merchandise. The relationship is built upon a product. And that's why men and women cannot be friends. There is no friend between a man and a woman. You see, because one is out to get something from the other. You see, one is trying to lead you into a whole nother direction. And it's like playing around a big hole in the ground. Imagine there was a 20-foot hole in the ground, 20 feet deep, 20 feet wide, and you on your bike riding around the perimeter of that hole. That's what it's like when you dealing in with females. You want a bike riding around a hole. Eventually, you're going to slip and fall to the bottom of that hole. And you think they're going to reach their hand down and pull you up? Hell no. The whole thing is designed for you to fall. That's why they call it falling in love. Falling in love. It's designed for you to fall. Okay? It's not designed for you to escalate about of it. And not only that, it's a expiration date upon anything in life, even when it comes to relationships. There is a expiration date. When you and that woman, that high intensity, that high volume of lust and passion, it will decrease and decease over time. It's just a matter of time. That's just the nature of life in itself. Everything must be born and everything must have a date to die. That's just the reality of life. And if you think you can beat that, like I said, it's like you thinking that you can beat Russian roulette. Eventually, you're gonna get the right turn that's gonna do you in. You're gonna pull that trigger. Oh, I'm lucky. Bow. It's gonna be over with. You see? And that's why, there can never be a meeting of the minds when it comes to men and women. One must control the other. That's how it is. You're never going to be in a relationship where you and that person see things eye to eye. No, I'm telling you. Because number one, you are a product in a store. Everybody in the HPB room is for sale. Everybody. You're just a product. And everybody's eyes are open looking for the next best thing. Even when it comes to relationships. Don't ever get comfortable with a woman. Never. Don't ever get comfortable with a female, because I'm telling you, she looking for a reason to leave, and you got to know that she's already found a reason to leave. And I did a video like a while back, probably like 6 months ago, during the summertime, and I was speaking about how a female is only with you because she's not with the man that she really want to be with. You just holding a spot for the next man. That's how you got to think when you're dealing with women. You holding the spot for the next man, because you yourself, there was a spot holder that was in the place of you before you came along. So why do you think all of a sudden that when you get in the picture, the rules change? Gravity no longer exists because I'm Mr. So-and-so and I'm so big and bad and I'm so extraordinary that the rules of this world that has existed for millions of years, all of a sudden it's going to change for me. The HPB realm has no favorites. It's not on your side. You're no different than anybody else. You're just another leaf blowing in the wind that nobody pays attention to. A has-been. Nobody pays attention to it. Nobody look at the leaves that fell from the tree during autumn, and no one thanks those leaves for the beauty that they once added to the spring and the summer. They just die and crumble. Nobody cares about those leaves that fell. They go unsung. All of them leaves you see, they go unsung. Nobody cares about them. As I'm making this, I'm looking at leaves falling from the tree right now. A couple of them. Nobody is commemorating those leaves once they leave. And the same applies to you. Once you leave this world, once you leave that woman, that relationship, no one is going to commemorate you. They don't care. Just look around at nature itself and you can see the reality of everything. You see? And usually when you leave a woman, you haven't left her. Because if you left her with kids, guess what? She still will be in your pocket through child support, alimony. So we men, we end up with these women for life, especially if you have kids. So the best way to treat these women is with understanding of reality. And don't have kids, people. I say that with as much seriousness as possible. Don't have kids, because once you have kids, the HPB realm owns you. And I'm gonna say this: people who have kids are not happy. I don't care what they tell you, they lying to you. A man or a woman who have children, they are not happy. Now they'll lie to you and they'll say they happy. They not happy. They not happy because once they have kids, once they have children, the reality of life sets in. They realize then that they are caught up in this world for real, for real. To look at another person that you created, that's a scary thing. And they know it. They'll never admit this, but left side, I don't hold my tongue back. I'm going to tell you straight up. That's why I say this is the realest channel on YouTube. They not happy with kids. They'll pretend they are, but they not really happy. And they envy people like myself who don't have kids. They envy people like me. They wish they still had that freedom to get up any time of the morning that they like, to go about and move about as they please. They envy a man like me who can deal with females without being connected to a female through a child. They envy that. And they think that, oh, I had a baby with this woman, I'm no longer with this woman. No. If you have a baby by a female, that's your wife. Whether you want to accept that or not, that's your wife. It could be a one-night fling. That is your wife for the rest of your life. That's your wife. That baby daddy, that's your husband for the rest of your life. You had his child. You his wife, and he is your husband for the rest of your life. Even if you get married to somebody else, then guess what? You just married to two men. Even if you get married to another woman, guess what? You just married to two females. That woman is still your wife. You don't want to accept that, but it is what it is. Because as far as that child is concerned, you the daddy, and the woman you had that baby with is the mommy. And on that obituary, it'll read, this child is the offspring of such and such and such and such. And if you happen to die before that child, it'll say that you had this child, you were the father, and the same applies for the female. You and that person created a family. So yes, you are married to that person. And that's just the reality of it. Now, a lot of people, you know, but yeah, this is real, people. Y'all thought that relationships and stuff was just a game. It's not a game, man. This is HPB 101. It's all about entrapment. Entrapment, man. See, the sex is just the sugar and spice. The sex is just a decoration. All of that stuff, it wears off over time. The sex is just to lure you in. But when you marry a woman, or when you get in a relationship with a woman, you in a relationship with the system. The system, people. A woman is directly connected to the HPB realm. Directly hooked up to the HPB realm. That's right. Now, I'm not bashing females. I'm just saying it is what it is. I'm not bashing no one. It is what it is. As a man, you have to know this. You have to know this. You see, these type of instructions were created, like for instance, religion. That's why I'm gonna end with this. Religion itself was something that was created for men. Now, I'm not telling you what religion to follow. That's on you. I'm just using this as an example. Like, for instance, in a religion, it's like this. It really has nothing to do with the woman. It has to do with men giving instructions on how to deal with life. How am I trying to explain this? For instance, if we was in a room full of married couples, and let's just say they were all Christian, right? All of these couples, they will all be Christians, right? But the problem is, well, not problem, but the reality. The reality would be the women are not really a part of the religion. The woman is just a part of the temptation that you have to watch out for, that the religion warns you about. Because if you're dealing with a man and his wife, and you a man and you have a wife, your woman is something that, according to the religion, is something to protect. You don't supposed to lust after her. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't supposed to commit adultery, which means you don't sleep with another man's wife. So really, the situation would be one of caution, walking on eggshells around these women. If we was in a church and everybody was married, the women would basically create the eggshell environment, because every man would be like, oh, I gotta respect such and such wife. I can't shake her hand too long because the husband might get upset. Do y'all get what I'm saying? It's like women create an environment where religion is just for men to conduct themselves a certain type of way. The female is the temptation and the eggshells that you gotta walk around. You get what I'm saying? It's like, it's a hazard situation. It's a hazardous situation. Women in organized religion, they are the things that you are told to watch out for. Men, conduct yourselves like this, because the man, you know, he's the one that's supposed to lead the house. The female is just the thing that you are taught about, which can take you under. So you have to be cautious around it and with it. I hope I explained that thoroughly. But yeah, so even using that example, women are a hazard. They're a hazard, man. For a man, a woman is a hazard. Now, a woman in herself, she get in where she fits in. A woman is just basically living to get the best option, somebody who can carry her along, pick her up on their shoulders. And she don't care if you fall victim to the game, as long as she's the beneficiary of the game. Y'all get what I'm saying? She don't care about none of this information that I'm telling you men right now. She don't care about that. She just want to be the beneficiary of the game itself. That's why you'll never find a woman spitting this type of game to men, because she is connected directly to the HPB realm. She just want to be the beneficiary of all of these things I'm telling you to watch out for. You get what I'm saying? She don't want you to see. She would rather you not see it. You get what I'm saying? This video is going a little longer than I expected. I'm going to end it right here. Tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section below. This is Left Side of the Brain. Like, share, and subscribe. Man, we way overdue for a live stream, man. Way overdue. Way overdue. And I'm not gonna say that's my fault. It's just the way things been. We gotta do that live stream. We gotta do that live stream. Thanksgiving coming up. I guess let's do it the following week after Thanksgiving, which is on a Thursday. We'll do it that following week. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do a live stream. Yeah, we'll do that 5th year anniversary live stream. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. So until we drop some more videos, tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section below. This is Left Side of the Brain. Like, share, and subscribe. And what's our slogan? HPB's down, Jaguars up, HPB's down, however it go. And this is Left Side of the Brain, signing out.